Hi friends, this is Rashekar, a GATE faculty for electrical machines. Today in this video, we are going to discuss about testing of transformers. Testing of transformers. Generally, in transformer, we have three types of tests. Generally, in transformer, we have three types of tests. What are those? One is routine test, and other one is type test, and other one is special tests. Sir, what is routine tests? Routine tests nothing but on every transformer compulsory we should do the test are called routine test. We have to do on every transformer must and should. What are those tests? In generally, polarity test. We should know the polarity for parallel operation. And open circuit test. And short circuit test. And resistance test. And insulation test. And phasor test. Phasor identity test. Like that, many tests are there which are called routine test. Of course, the transformer performance can be determined by OC and SC test. That's why these are very important. OC and SC test. Of course, you know this polarity OC and SC test. These are also many tests are there. Next one, type test. These tests are done by the manufacturer by demands of the consumer. Based on demands of the consumer, these tests are noise level test, tan delta test, dissipation factor test it is called, tan delta test. Like that, many tests are there. And another important test here, Sampanus test, tan delta test, noise level test. Like that, many tests are there under type test. And next one, special test. These are done by the user or consumer in special cases. One is to analyze the harmonics analysis test, and to analyze the communication interference test, harmonics analysis test, communication interference test. Like that, these are the different types of tests in our transformer. In that, the OC and SC test is very important. Then after, Sampanus test, and a small discussion about polarity test. Let's see here, polarity test. Sir, why we should do this polarity test? This polarity test is very important. We should know the polarities for parallel operation. We should know the polarities. Otherwise, it may lead to short circuits. To know the polarity, we should do some test is called polarity test. For example, see here. These are my transformer, primary and secondary. For example, I know this polarity, for example, plus and minus. We don't know this polarity. If a voltmeter is connected in between these two. A voltmeter is connected in between these two. For example, its EMF is E1 and its EMF is E2. If the voltmeter reads difference of two EMFs, if the voltmeter reads difference of two EMFs, nothing but plus minus and minus plus its meaning. If it reads difference of two EMFs, plus minus and minus plus, E1 minus E2, this is called subtractive polarity. For example, now take the another transformer. For example, this is my transformer whose EMF E1 and E2. I connected one voltmeter here. And I know its polarity, for example, plus or minus, plus minus. If the voltmeter reads sum of two EMFs, nothing but plus minus and plus minus. Plus minus combinedly additive in nature, so the voltmeter reads V1 plus E2. This is called additive polarity. This is simply about the polarity test. We know this one polarity, but I don't know the another polarity. By connecting voltmeter, we can decide that what is the polarity of other winding. We should assume this is a plus minus. First one is a plus minus. Next one, plus minus or minus plus, we should know by connecting the voltmeter. This is simply about the polarity test. Here, the polarity test is used for parallel operation. Without knowing the polarity, we can't do the polarity, or we can't do the parallel operation. It is hardly impossible. If you done that parallel operation without knowing the polarities, it leads to short circuits. This is simply the polarity test. Of course, we have a DC kick test and many tests are there, but no need of all those. This is enough just to identify the polarities. And next, very important things are OC test and SC test. Let's see later. Okay, thank you.